Till now we have seen different examples to scroll vertically until visibility of specified element. Okay, so in this lecture let's see how to scroll horizontally until visibility of a specified element. Okay, so in UA scrollable class there are two more methods using which you can perform scrolling. Okay, first method is set as vertical list. Okay, this method sets the scroll direction to vertical, but generally we don't use this method because the default direction of scroll is vertical. Okay, so in previous examples we did not use set as vertical list method, right, because the default direction is vertical only. Okay, the other method is set as horizontal list. Okay, so using this method you can perform horizontal scrolling. So this method just sets the direction of the scroll horizontally only. So you can use the same methods which we used vertical scroll in previous lectures. So that is get child by text, get child by description, scroll into view methods. Okay, you can just simply call the set as horizontal list method before calling any of methods like get child by text, get child by description, scroll into view method. Okay, now let's see an example to scroll horizontally. Let's take one scenario. Open the app, click on views and scroll down to tabs. So tabs, and then click on tabs and then select file scrollable name. Here you can see that this is the horizontal scroll, right? So this is the horizontal scroll. Now you can scroll until visibility of any tab. Let's say in this example we can scroll until visibility of tab 20 and then click on this tab 20 and get the message displayed in this tab 20 and print it on console. Okay, now let's do this programmatically. Okay, now let's first click on a views name, right? So to click on views name, so text attribute value is views. Okay, so and then click on, so before clicking on tabs you need to scroll down until visibility of tabs, right? So for that you need to identify the scrollable container. So we have already identified the scrollable container, that is android:id/list, right? So in previous examples. Now dot scroll into view. So here you need to pass locator of tabs. So here let's identify the text attribute value of tabs. So now go to a automator viewer and take the screenshot of the app. Now click on tabs. So here you can observe that text attribute value is tabs, content desk value is tabs. So you can use any of these attribute values. So copy this text attribute value and place it here. Tabs. Now we need to click on tabs, right? So after scrolling down to tabs, simply call the click method to perform click action on that element. Okay. Now click on 5.scrollable. So for that let's identify the locator of scrollable. Click on scrollable. Now text attribute value and content desk value is same, right? You can use a text, any of those methods. Text to text starts with text contains, text matches, or description starts with description matches, description contains. So you can use any of those 8 methods. Okay, to click on this particular name. Okay, text contains, we can use text contains scrollable. Okay, click. Now you need to scroll until visibility of tab 20, right? So for that, what you need to do, so just copy this statement. So in this, first you need to identify the scrollable container. So locator of scrollable container. Okay, so now let's identify the locator of this scrollable container. So click on device screenshot. You can see that, so this is the highlighted with red lines is the scrollable container. So here you can observe that it has some resource id value. So you can use this resource id value and place it here. resource id of Resource id value for tabs. Okay, now you need to identify the locator of child element, that is tab 20, right? So now scroll until visibility of tab 20 and then go to UI Automator viewer and then click on device screenshot icon. Now click on tab 20 to identify the locator. So here you can observe that text attribute value is tab 20. Okay, so there is no other unique value. Okay, text attribute value is tab 20. So you can copy this text attribute value tab 20 and place it here, and then call the click method to perform click action on this particular tab 20, and then get the message displayed in tab 20. For that, let's identify the locator for content. Now this is the locator for content, right? So now text attribute value is content for tab with the tab 20. So you can use this text attribute value. Okay. Now let's paste it here. Now you can use any methods. Text starts with text, contains text matches. So you can use text matches here. You can use any methods. Text matches or dot star tag tab 20, right? Now you can call the get text method. Okay, now it returns some string value, right? We need to hold that string value in string variable. So content, so we have holded the returned value in content variable. Now let's print out the content value. Content. Okay, now you can observe in this statement, so this is for vertical scroll, right? So in order to scroll horizontally, we need to call set as horizontal list method before calling scroll into view or get child by text, get child by description methods, right? So for that you need to call set as horizontal list method before calling scroll into view. Okay, now let's run the script. So start IBM server before executing the script. Okay, now let's run the script by right clicking on class name and then run as test-ng test. So we can close the app. So you can also observe the logs in command prompt. Now in this example it will perform horizontal scroll, right? So we can observe here, scroll down until visibility of tabs name, and then click on tabs and then click on scrollable. Now it will scroll horizontally. Yeah, it is scrolling horizontally until visibility of tab 20, and then click on tab 20, get the message. You can observe the message here, content for tab with tag tab 20. So this is the content displayed in tab 20, right? So we have successfully scroll horizontally and then printed the message on the console, right? So this is how you can scroll horizontally using set as horizontal list method with the different methods like scroll into view, get child by text, get child by description methods. You can use any of those methods, but make sure that you have to call set as horizontal list method before calling this method. Okay, thank you.